It's time for the trackers.
Guess that leads us over to the Cage curse tracker, which I'm guessing was very light.
Nothing. He doesn't curse at all.
I was going to say, I don't think he cursed
spend
at
time
all.
on it. He doesn't. He's a good boy.
He's got very little dialogue, really, if you consider the 7 hours this film.
Yeah, he's like a side character for some reason, even though he should have been the main character that the story focused on. But for whatever reason, he wasn't. Yeah. So 0 curses. So our total is still, let me open it up here. We are still sitting at 716 total curses.
Thanks.
So this is another one of the movies that doesn't have anything in it, despite the subject matter.
Yeah, I kind of figured because anytime he plays these kind of like hero type characters, he has a tendency not to curse. Or, maybe that was his way of paying respect to the actual Charles McVay.
That's what I think, yeah. I think his whole performance in general was trying to be very respectful of the actual human being that he's playing.
Yeah.
Oops. So, which, I mean, have we seen that before? Has he played a real person in any other movies we've watched?
Oh God,
Castor Troy. I mean,
I don't think he's been in until we get maybe like Wind Talkers, like any other historical movies that of the ones that we've watched. I guess
that's true. Yeah. I'm trying
just
to
looking
think,
over the list. I don't think he's played.
Lord of War, sort of.
Oh yeah.
Charlie Kaufman.
Although he's a dramatized version of the guy in Lord of War, but.
Well, he's a combination of a bunch of different arms dealers in Lord of War.
He played Nick Cage at one point.
That's true. He did play Nick Cage.
He played Acid Yellow.
I don't know if the guy in Time to Kill was a real soldier, but he maybe played a real Italian.
Yeah. I don't think so.
That fucking movie.
All right. Runtime. This is, unfortunately, the 4th longest movie we have ever talked about. The other movies on that list are Face Off, The Rock, and National Treasure. And then you have this fucking movie that just did not need to be even close to this. You could have trimmed 40 minutes out of this movie easily.
Yeah.
It is way too goddamn long. Like it's like Lord of the Rings, The Return of the King, where it's like it's just like here's an ending, here's another ending, here's another ending, here's another ending. I'm like, fucking just end the fucking. It went faded to black, and then people came back on the screen. And you're like, what the fuck is going on? Just end the movie. We didn't need Band of Brothers to start.
I know.
It's over. God damn it. Nudity? None. Okay. Just move on from that.
There was the burlesque scene, but I think she was wearing pasties.
She was wearing pasties.
Yeah.
I paused it.
To examine real quick.
To examine,
for the
educational purposes. State and country tracker, we went to California. So we were in San Francisco. Then we went to Washington, D.C. Then we went to the Philippines and Guam. So grand total, we're still at 25 states, which I feel like we've been sitting there for a while. But then we added 2 countries with the Philippines and Guam. So we are up to 22 total countries now.
Is Guam a country?
Yeah.
I thought it's part of the United States.
It is part of the United States, but it's a territory. I mean, you would say Puerto Rico's a country, even though it's a territory.
Would we, though?
Yeah.
Honestly, I don't know. I don't know.
I don't think. I think it's technically its own country. Yeah, but it's just a territory of the United States.
It's not a very great country.
Guam or
no, Puerto Rico. Oh, Guam. No, I support Guam or Guam being its own country.
You don't support Puerto Rico being a country?
No.
Tell us more, Vince.
Over here.
Puerto Ricans, man.
All right.
Canceled.
Last show ever.
I was looking up Guam if it's a real country. It's not. It's a territory of the United States.
So it's not it's not its own country at all?
Apparently not.
How does that even work? It's like...
I don't know. Imperialism. It is a organized, unincorporated territory of the United States in Micronesia subregion of the Western Pacific Ocean.
So can I not count that as a country then? I guess not, because I counted
France as
France, but it was like that island of whatever. I forget what that one was.
Yeah, I don't remember either.
All right, I guess we're at 21 countries. Just show that one.
I just
being
wanted to call it out
off.
because somebody's probably going to complain about it.
True. Gotcha. Budget versus gross. $40 million budget made $1,663,785. Very specific, not rounded up number. I did round it up to 1.7 though. But anyways, that brings our grand total up to $1.367.5 billion budget with a $2.947 billion gross. Major studio loss on this one. Yeah. I hope it just tanked everybody who was behind the scenes' career so that they never make anything ever again.
Mm-hmm. That'd be the most fitting tribute.
Yeah. This made $1.7 million. So on our highest grossing films, it is sandwiched between Joe, which made 2.4, and Mandy, which made 1.4. Mandy versus USS Indianapolis. One cost $3 million. The other one cost $40 million.
Hollywood is an interesting place, man.
I mean, Grand Isle made $5,000, so it did do better than Grand Isle.
This is about the system that doesn't care.
It's the same character before he killed himself.
Yeah.
It really does kind of feel like. I mean, he just has like that generic military guy that he does.
He plays that character a lot for some reason.
Mm-hmm. You're eating your biscottis.
Watching porn. Rating tracker. This is our 26th R-rated film. Far and away the most out of all of the different ratings that we've had. Which leads us over to the Cage kill tracker.
All right, this is where I need your guys' input.
Killed 800 people.
Yeah, officially.
I mean, if you want to count all the people on his ship, yeah,
the government did apparently. Jesus Christ! I don't think we should count it.
No.
Yeah.
No.
So, I guess suicide counts as a kill. So sorta? One kill, one death. What do you guys think?
Just count as a death.
Just count as a death. Okay. I mean, technically, he did kill somebody. He just happened to be himself.
Killed himself, yeah.
And maybe his wife, allegedly.
Jesus.
Just for the record, no, he did not kill his wife. No.
I'm talking about Nick Cage, not Rear Admiral
killed
McKay.
Patricia Arquette.
McVeigh, yeah. Okay, so we're not going to count him killing himself as a kill, which I think is the only respectful thing to do is not count it. We're still sitting at 201 for kills. And I feel like this is the first death we've had in a while. So one death in the film, which brings us up to 14. 14 out of all the films we've seen. So
I think the Old Way was the last death. Or?
I think the Old Way was the last.
No, Arsenal. No, I don't know. He's died a few times.
It would have been Arsenal, right? I don't know. Who knows? Who cares?
Yeah.
I guess adaptation because
yes.
Oh adaptation, yeah, adaptation. That's right.
Yeah.
That's true. Yeah.